BlackBerry once seemed unstoppable. For millions of Americans, its physical keyboard and instant email made it the ultimate business phone. But while BlackBerry was winning the present, the future was changing underneath it. The company behind BlackBerry, Research in Motion, built its reputation around secure wireless messaging. Its devices were compact, connected, and especially attractive to professionals who needed email wherever they went. The physical keyboard became more than a feature. It became BlackBerry's identity. Users loved the tactile keys, fast messaging, and the feeling that they could communicate faster than everyone else. BlackBerry moved beyond the office. Executives, politicians, celebrities, and ordinary professionals embraced it. The device became a symbol of productivity, and BlackBerry became increasingly confident in its formula. Then came the moment that changed the industry. In 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone. Its touchscreen replaced the traditional keyboard with an entirely new way to interact with a phone. BlackBerry did not immediately abandon its winning formula. The company had built its success around messaging, security, and the keyboard. The danger was not seeing the touchscreen as a fundamental change in user behavior. BlackBerry eventually entered the touchscreen race with the storm. But entering the market was not enough. The touchscreen experience had to compete with an ecosystem that was rapidly becoming smoother, richer, and more intuitive. The battle was no longer just about typing email. Smartphones were becoming cameras, web browsers, entertainment devices, navigation tools, and platforms for thousands of applications. The real threat was becoming bigger than the touchscreen itself. Apple and Android were building ecosystems around developers and apps. BlackBerry was increasingly fighting a battle defined by its past strengths. BlackBerry knew it needed a new direction. Engineers developed a new operating system and touchscreen-focused devices, hoping the company could finally reinvent itself before the market moved too far ahead. BlackBerry 10 was the company's major attempt to catch up. The interface was redesigned around touch and gestures. But by then, competitors had already spent years teaching consumers what they expected from a modern smartphone. The Z10 represented a serious effort to compete in the new touchscreen era. But timing mattered. Consumers were already deeply invested in rival platforms, apps, and familiar touchscreen experiences. The consequences became impossible to ignore. BlackBerry's smartphone position weakened as competitors gained ground. The company faced falling demand, strategic pressure, and a market that no longer revolved around its strengths. The keyboard itself was never a bad invention. The mistake was allowing a successful feature to become a strategic comfort zone while customers were redefining what a smartphone could be. Eventually, BlackBerry shifted away from trying to dominate the consumer smartphone market. Its future increasingly centered on software, security, and enterprise technology rather than selling phones to everyone. BlackBerry's transformation became unmistakable. Its phones eventually disappeared from the mainstream market, while the company redirected its business toward software and security. The smartphone era it helped create had moved on. BlackBerry's story is not simply about a company that missed a touchscreen. It is about what happens when yesterday's success becomes tomorrow's blind spot. The lesson is simple: never let confidence stop you from adapting. Don't let success become your blind spot. Subscribe to Fun and Reaction Facts for more stories of the most expensive mistakes, and the lessons they leave behind. Wait for next video of the most expensive mistake stories.
Welcome to Fun and Reaction Facts. Get ready for crazy stories and the most expensive mistakes. Laugh more and stress less. Hit subscribe now.